All right, it is Sunday evening. I don't even know. Is it the 28th? Whatever Sunday is after I started. So I ended up taking a zero today. Well, it's going to technically not be a zero because I'm going to do about a quarter to half of a mile. Got a hiking partner this evening. So we came down here to where I got off the trail yesterday, and I wanted to walk up to where our camper is so that tomorrow morning hopefully I'm gonna start in the dark and or very early, and I'm just gonna start where the camper is and head on up the trail. So I wanted to get this little tiny piece done this evening, and so I had a little guy that wanted to come hike with me. So here we go. So this will be the end of day 6 and the start of day 7 here all at once. Haha! Beautiful evening, nice and cool out. Well, for the desert.
Perfect time to go hiking.
Perfect time to go hiking. It is Monday morning. I think it's the 28th. It might be 29th. I'd have to stop. Anyway, it is a breezy, chilly, windy morning. And there's our rig down there. It's where I took my Nero, nearly zero, hung out there. And now I'm taking a spur trail back up to the PCT. I'm gonna ask my buddy Dog, what do you think I ought to do today? I'm expecting that he says, go hiking. And then I'll say, what direction do you think I ought to go? And then I expect he would say, go north. And I sure hope he says north, because that's the way I'm going. All right, I'll be on the PCT in about 2 minutes. And then I got 14 miles to the third gate water cache, where I'm planning on hanging out a while and then making it 2, 3, 4 miles farther and camp for the night, and then meet the family at Eagle Rock tomorrow afternoon. So Gigi's been waiting to see Eagle Rock for a long time, and so they're gonna park up ahead and hike back to it. So that'll be cool. Got 4 liters of water and a full pack, expecting, I got about a, day and a half or nearly 2 days worth of food with me. And like I said, 4 liters of water. So I'm guessing my pack weight's around 17 pounds right now. Could be 18, I don't know. It's probably 17. I didn't bring my scale, and I wish I had. That'd be nice to know. Sometimes it's better not to know. All right, let's go hiking. What do you say? Hopefully you can hear me over the wind. I just have to show you this. I've been climbing up from Scissors Crossing for 30 minutes or so. By the way, guess what time I started? 7:20. I started nearly every day on the AT at 7:20. So far, other than the first day, I've started at like 7:20 nearly every day on the PCT. I did wake up at 5 to get an earlier start, but its forecast is for 20, 22, 23 degrees cooler. Sorry about the fast camera movement. I'll try to slow down on those corners. Anyway, 20-some degrees cooler than like yesterday. The whole reason for getting going early was to beat the heat. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to have a lot of that excessive heat and sunshine today. And the wind was just rocking the trailer. And the clouds, by the time the sun rose, the clouds were just ominous. And I thought, heck with that. So I brewed some coffee, and I took a quick little Navy shower. Just got wet, soaked up, rinsed it off. But it really made me feel a lot better. Warmed up a little bit, and then had a couple of eggs and banana. So much more relaxed start to the day. than what I originally planned, but I'm just gonna go to the water in 14, take a little siesta, maybe, hopefully, out of the wind, and then cruise on a little bit. So really, I mean, I got all the time in the world. So I thought, why bug out, definitely in the dark, going up that wash, the side trail in the dark for me would have been kind of rough. So I figured, no need to be in a hurry when the whole reason was to beat the heat. So, but check this out. I mean, I don't even know if I'm halfway up. Look at the, I'll spin this way. Look at the views. Remarkable. Hopefully that's not too fast. All right, I gotta cut it. My aim is to do 2 vlogs a week, but I might be doing every 2 days or so. I don't know, you know, comment down below. Let me know what you think, how often, how long, and I'll see what your guys' responses are, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what we can do. By the way, Halo read me some of your comments on Instagram. I think it's just not by side on Instagram. Anyway, like Pam Ripley, you know, your comments just very much encourage me. And Bart Penn and Barb Dennison down at Grace, like you guys, your comments truly inspired me this morning to get out there and go hiking. So I greatly appreciate your prayers and your kind words so far. So thank you guys. And I haven't even gotten into the thank yous for support. We'll get there. Check it out. Made it to the third gate water cache, and here's the very nice and elaborate setup with tons of water. A couple of hikers already here enjoying some water and a little rest. So what an amazing spot. It's I would guess a good like 0.2 off of the trail. It's only 12:15, so really moving fast today. 14 miles by basically noon. Trails up there, so it's fast trail today. Nice and overcast and breezy and cool, so definitely able to do a few more miles than normal.
Where are you guys headed today? Maybe about halfway. 10 miles or so.
All right, I figured I better give you an update on what's happening. It's been spitting rain and mist and kind of hiking in a cloud for quite some time. You guys saw the water source back there at the 91 mile marker, and it was early. I was there at 12:15, and I hung out for an hour and 15 minutes and then took off and been hiking. Now it's 3:30, and I'm at the, I think I'm at the 97. It's just less than 5 miles to go to another good campsite with water source. And so I went ahead and dumped a liter and a half I had out on the ground, and I'm just going all the way to the water source, which will be the 101, which will make it like a 24-mile day for me, which is way longer than I wanted to do. But my body feels fine. I feel great. So I'm just going to keep rolling. I actually stopped back just a half mile back at a real good spot for one tent and was thinking about pitching my tent. And then about 5 or 6 other hikers came by that I met, and they're all heading for that site. And I thought, you know what? You should just do it. And so off I go. 3:30, 5 miles, should be less than 2 hours or around 2 hours or so. So I should be in camp by around 5:30, and man, it's still early. So that's what's happening. Don't know how much I'll film. Like I said, it's misting and spitting rain. I've had my rain jacket on and off like twice. So, otherwise, it's going well. All right, well, ended up deciding to go on and make it a 24-mile day, and here is the first big mile marker, 100 miles. So you're gonna do it with me? Here we go, we're gonna walk across this thing. Yay! 100 miles, yeah, it's okay to cheer. And I've been been hiking with a super awesome couple here for the last little while, and so I thought we'd celebrate at the 100-mile mark in the mist. Yeah, and I just ask you guys, so just tell me your names and where you're from.
I'm Matt. I'm from outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Natalie, I'm from Pittsburgh. We've both been living in Washington, D.C. for the past 4-ish years.
4-ish years, super cool. And what led you guys to do the PCT? Why'd you pick the PCT?
Just the scenery and the West Coast really drew us in, and we're being from the East Coast, we were pretty familiar with the AT, and I was kind of down to both of those, and I think the last couple of days of scenery have really shown us we made the right decision, I think.
Yeah.
What's been the best or worst part so far for you, Nat?
The best part has definitely been meeting the people of the trail. We've met people from all over the place, and it's only day 6 for us, so the culture has been great. And then of course the views are just non-stop. You know, every mile there's a different view that's incredible. No worst parts yet.
All right, maybe those will come later.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning when we get done with this.
Yeah, really.
30-mile day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the soreness maybe.
Well, it's been super cool talking with y'all, and nice to meet you.
Yeah, we've loved
You too.
it.
It's been amazing.
Great to cross the 100 with you.